Hey there, welcome back. Today, we're going to look at something pretty wild, how a simple gift card is being totally reimagined into a tool for building a global cooperative community. Let's dive right in. So let's just start with this question right here. I mean, we all know gift cards, right? They're usually for one store, one big company. But what if the next gift card you bought was actually an investment? An investment in real people, in family businesses, in a shared future. That's the huge idea we're unpacking today.
All right, first things first, let's talk about the project itself. It's called the Pay It Onward gift card, or PO for short. The concept sounds pretty simple on the surface, but its mission, well, it's incredibly ambitious.
I want you to just imagine this for a second. One single card that you could use to buy a handmade scarf from a local artisan, or take a cool city tour on your vacation, or even grab a new indie video game online. This card connects all of them into one shared economy for small, independent businesses. And just look at the variety we're talking about. This isn't just for one type of shop. The network is built to support a whole range of people, from indie game devs and artists to local tutors and sports coaches. It's really about empowering an entire ecosystem of family-run ventures. Okay, so here's the big question that always comes up with these new ideas, right? You buy a $100 gift card. Where does that $100 actually go? Well, this whole system is built on being totally transparent.
So here's the breakdown. Every single dollar from a purchase gets split into 4 different buckets. And you can see, this model isn't designed to just maximize profit for one company. It's designed to spread that value across the entire community. Let's take a look at each piece. So the biggest chunk by far, a whopping 65%, is set aside in a reserve. The one and only job of this fund is to pay the small business owner the second you use your card. It makes sure they get their money fairly and right away. Next up, 15% goes to what they call portal keepers. Now, we'll define that a little more clearly in just a minute, but the gist is this is a commission. It rewards people in the community for bringing new customers and new businesses into the network. It's like a built-in engine for growth powered by the community itself. Now, this is where it gets really visionary. Another 15% goes straight into something called a commons fund. Think of it as a collective pot of money used for shared resources that help everybody in the co-op. We're talking things like land trusts, shared equipment, or community infrastructure. It's a direct investment back into the network's own future. And finally, there's a lean 5% that just covers the basic costs of running the whole thing. Payment processing fees, keeping the website up. This tiny slice makes sure the system can sustain itself for the long haul without taking a huge cut from the merchants or the community. So you can see how the money works. But how does all this financial stuff actually build more than just a marketplace? Well, it's designed to create a real feeling of shared purpose, a connection between everyone who's a part of it. So yeah, here's that term again, portal keeper. What is it? It's basically anyone in the community, could be you, could be a merchant, who helps spread the word about the network. They get a unique referral link, and they become these amazing advocates who actually get rewarded for helping the community grow. Okay, so we've talked about the what and the how, but the why is what really truly sets this project apart. This isn't just about finding a new way to shop. There's a really deep educational philosophy that's driving this entire thing. You have to hear this quote from the founder, Cody Listell, because it just nails the whole idea. The goal is to turn every one of these small businesses into a place for learning, a campus. A transaction isn't just a simple purchase anymore. It becomes your ticket into a community that's all about learning and supporting each other. And this whole vision of learning, it isn't just some fuzzy idea. It's actually built on a really solid foundation called the Tech 8 framework. It's an educational model that does something amazing. It blends traditional ecological knowledge, which is the wisdom held by indigenous communities for generations, with the really tough standards of modern international education. And this is not just abstract theory, okay? The network is actively using its resources to support real initiatives, like the big push to get Indigenous games officially recognized for the 2032 Olympic Games. That's the TK8 vision in action, honoring tradition and bringing it to the world stage. So, after hearing all of this, you might be thinking, okay, this is awesome. How can I get involved? Well, the good news is the network is designed so that anyone can participate, whether you just want to be a customer, you're a business owner, or you want to help build the community. They've made it super simple. There are basically 3 ways to jump in. The easiest way is to just buy a gift card and start supporting these businesses. If you happen to run a family-owned business, you can apply to join the network.
And if you're really fired up about the mission, you can become a portal keeper and actually help grow it.
And really, that brings us to the final thought for today. This entire project, this whole big idea, is really built on one powerful, provocative question. Can a simple act of commerce, something we do every single day, be completely redesigned to become a tool for building community, for education, for real transformation? Based on what we've seen here, the answer just might be a resounding yes.